my fellow warriors, hope you're doing well. It's been 2 months since we last received the 𝗂𝘂𝗽𝗪𝐴 cinematic. And no, I don't count the rest of the cinematics that came out because besides the stories that we already talked about, and the Death Eater cameo, thumbs up if you thought the same, I didn't really see a point of dedicating whole videos about them. But alas, here we are. So the new video that came out is about Akshan, and from the title we learned that he is the rogue Sentinel of Light. Now before we jump into the video, I think it's important for you to know the context as to who the Sentinels of Light are. The Sentinels of Light are an ancient order of hunters that was originally from the Blessed Isles, which after 𝗂𝘂𝗽𝗪's little necrophiliac tantrum turned into the Shadow Isles. After the ruination, some managed to escape to 𝗤𝘵𝘂𝗪 and rebuilt their order there, which is where 𝗤𝘂𝑐's dad thrived and 𝗤𝘂𝑐 himself became a sentinel. Its members are currently scattered across Runeterra, and their only job is defending it from 𝗂𝘂𝗪's vaping chest hole. I'll expand more about the Sentinels of Light after the reaction, so don't go anywhere. And there was another thing I wanted to talk about before we're jumping into the reaction. I've mentioned and talked about it on my social media, and that is Akshan's character design. Look, by now we all know that I'm Runeterra's #1 simp. And as much as he shares a lot of similarities with our Bollywood king Ranveer, I mean, come on, look at him. They're practically the same. I can't help but notice that he also kinda looks like Sylas, and him being ripped and shirtless like the rest of the champions that were received since 2016, besides Jhin and 𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 no, it's okay, men can have shirts. We get it, he's hot. But knowing how colorful 𝗕𝗓𝗏 is and how cool their outfits are, this doesn't really satisfy my 𝗕𝗓𝗏 lovic side. And yes, I know there would be people in the comments saying things like, yes, but it makes sense because now he's 𝗕𝗓𝗏, so at least there's an excuse. And there were a bunch of sexy ladies, so now it's our turn to have some sexy men. With the first, I can kind of agree, because if you've ever been to the desert, you'd know that covering up is the most important thing for survival, which is why the 𝗨𝗂𝗪 and the 𝗲𝗏𝗏 riders are designed the way that they're designed. But there are shirtless characters in 𝗕𝗓𝗏, which is why I kind of accept the excuse. Regarding the second point, yes, I get it. But it's been 5 years. Just like I'm not happy with 𝗬𝗏𝗪 being the only big mommy in the past 6 years, I feel the same way about the washboard crew. I still find them attractive and my brain does run laps and return to monkey every time I see them. But please, for the love of the horned owl and the 𝗏𝗂𝗪𝗏, give me some fucking thunder thighs. But that's enough about that. Hopefully in the cinematic I learn more about the characters and maybe even learn to like him for his actual personality. Because from the little I've heard from the Story So Far video where he narrated it, the Emperor's New Groove and Road to El Dorado vibes were immaculate. And I live for it. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, and start. Ooh, the tunes! Yes.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting, my friend.
Oh god, I love his accent so much.
Yes, I know. I said I wouldn't use your absolver.
Oh my god.
It's magnificent.
You are so flamboyant! He can't be straight.
Here we go. Get in.
Wait, that is so sick! What the fuck? Top?
I don't know how you
Oh no, that's disgusting! That is absolutely disgusting. That is not fair.
one scoundrel at a time. Stealth time. I mean, stealth time.
That's cute. That's nice. No. What's with the fucking disgusting gap closes?
Grappling hook.
What? Wait, so he has stealth, he gap closes, and he's got a shield. Oh, and he can ult while gap close. What?
There you are. We live to fight another day. But not you. Not yet.
I like his cape.
I know you had
𝗬𝗪𝗧𝗧. Yo. Okay, Night Mode Silas, I hear you. I hear you. Oh my god! That is so cute! Also the music! I never have, you can't ever complain about the music of League of Legends, come on. The crew just is, oh my god, thank you. Okay, I absolutely adore the flamboyance. The gameplay, though, is absolutely atrocious. This is basically long-ranged Camille. Why the fuck would you make something like this? Like, don't get me wrong, the gameplay looks absolutely amazing, but Jesus Christ? Well, the personality does do a lot, but he's basically like Rakan's and Silas's love child. He's cocky, he's flamboyant, and he's pretty much powered by vengeance. At least we got Indian representation here, so there's that. Now, as of right now, we didn't really get any stories about him, so I have absolutely no idea who 𝗪𝗪𝗪 is. But hopefully in the future, we'll get more information about that. Now, what I'm really trying to understand is how exactly is he going to join the rest of the Sentinels and how they're all going to see one another and together basically go and fight against 𝗬𝘂𝗪. Because so far we have Irelia, Riven, Senna, Lucian, Gwen, and the ones who make absolutely no sense. Diana, who is mind-fucked by the moon, Graves, who is a pirate with questionable morals, Pyke, who is a bloodthirsty water 𝗂𝗪𝐽, Rengar, who's got massive brother issues, Vayne, who's an all-known psycho-racist, which brings in the question of how exactly is she going to fight besides Rengar, Pyke, and Gwen, and Olaf, who literally all he wants is just to unlive. Honestly, it again feels like they're just doing it for the sake of profit because we all know the Vayne and Riven are extremely popular, that's why they were in the previous Spirit Blossom event. And now the writers need to find a way to somehow make it make sense and incorporate all these champions that they wanted to sell skins for. I was really excited about this event, but I honestly am not a fan of this. And don't even get me started on the ruined champions because that's a whole rant of its own. As always, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can check out my Patreon and donation pages. Huge thanks to 𝗬𝘁𝗍𝗪, 𝗂𝗬, 𝗬𝗪, 𝗵𝗵𝘆, 𝗬𝗫𝘆, and 𝗬𝘂𝗫𝗫 for making this video possible. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!